Hello there, everyone. I just want to share a quick story that probably not very many people know about me. When I was in high school, I used to be a top athlete. I was #1 in all of Division I men's in all of Southern California for springboard diving. I used to do 1 meter springboard diving and 3 meter springboard diving. I tried to do the higher dives like 10 meter, but I was pretty terrified. And they didn't have that in high school. They did have up to 3 meter if you did competition, and that's like the flips and spins into the water. And 1 week before the final competition, I got in a terrible car accident. We rolled 8 times on the freeway. I didn't have a seatbelt. I was in the back seat. There was 5 of us, 4 girls and me. And luckily, everyone lived. Several broken bones. I was actually the only one that broke a bone. And many ended up in the hospital. And I broke my collarbone. I remember I pinned myself to the roof and we started to roll. We were on the freeway, no other cars involved. The driver was out of control, let's say this. And I could not compete in my final competition, and it was really, really hard. Like, honestly, I probably had this is my senior year, the last chance, the final competition. I'm #1. I feel like I have a good chance to win, and I remember after breaking it, and I tried to go on the diving board. I remember trying, and it was just, the pain was too much. I needed to have too much of this to go into the water, and I remember having dreams about it. Like, I think the most dreams I've had in my entire life was about diving and practice and all this sort of stuff, and I still love the sport. Watch it on Olympics, follow some divers, and I want to get back into it. I don't know if you guys know, I suffered with an autoimmune disease at 25, where I thought I was never going to use my spine again. I was never going to walk again. They said I'm never going to work out again. I'm going to end up in a wheelchair. I didn't even think it was possible, but now it's possible. Like, I'm feeling healthier than I've ever felt. It might be time to get back into it, and so I want to share a quick video. I don't have footage of me diving, unfortunately. Like, I'm 36, I don't know what it looks like, but 18 years ago, footage wasn't so easy. And we did have footage, but it's been lost. I hope to recover it someday. I don't even know. My dad had old footage somewhere. And I remember diving was so expensive because we could barely afford it, that I started working at 16 to pay for diving practice, and because they saw like the potential in me and everything. And anyways, I want to share one of my favorite divers. Her name is Mia. I'm going to share a little clip of hers that she created that really, I mean, she does a great job. You got to follow her everywhere. She's amazing. But this one clip that she made really helps set up how I felt in diving practice. And this is one of the dives that I used to do. This was my hardest dive as well, and my scariest dive, and you just have to see how she describes it, because it's exactly how I felt.
I'm about to do the dive I am most scared of for the first time in 3 months. I'm so nervous. Today I have to do a reverse 2.5. I started my practice by doing a few less stressful dives on 3 meter just to warm myself up and get my legs moving. Then I started on my lead ups. So I had to do a reverse 1.5 and reverse double before doing the 2.5 on 3 meter. And I was actually spinning super well, so that did give me a little bit more confidence. But when I got to 3 meter, I honestly could not remember how to do this dive. So I just decided to not think about it at all and hope for the best. And it actually worked. I'm so happy that my first one went so well. I did get a little too excited though because of that, and the second one didn't go great. But overall, I am just so proud of myself for not letting the fear take over.